Hello humans and welcome to my channel. This is Ash. Yeah, this is me. Normally I know I do streams, so you normally just hear my voice and watch me play games. This was actually supposed to be a stream, but unfortunately OBS and my microphone decided that they didn't want to cooperate together. So I'm trying to make a video on my phone. I apologize for the bad quality if it's not that great. Unfortunately, this is all I have, and I still want to make a video because a lot of people requested this video and some people really didn't seem excited about it. So the purpose of this video, and hopefully a few other videos that I plan to do, is I recently moved into a brand new apartment and I'm in the process of decorating it. I don't have any furniture. I don't plan to buy any furniture for brand new because normally I don't buy new furniture. I like to buy thrifted things or find things in the trash and repurpose them. And that's what I want to do. I want to share some of those projects of me decorating, painting, repurposing, and making things more my style with you guys. And maybe you'll find it interesting, maybe you won't. But I still kind of thought it was cool. So this first video actually was requested by a few people that I know because they know that I have a serious problem and they kind of wanted to see my problem. So the hardest part for me about moving, most people think it's the moving stuff, the packing stuff. For me, it's my anime figure collection. I've got a little bit of a problem. I have this box behind me, this box, and this box, all filled to the very top of anime figures. So yeah, I'm here today to show you a few of my figures, I guess kind of show you what I collect. Some of them have some cool stories to them. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. Again, I apologize if the quality is not that great, but I'm trying. So yeah, I guess we can get started. So I guess a little backstory on how we started collecting anime figures. I've been watching anime since I was about 6 years old. Not a weeb, not an otaku, I don't have a problem, I swear. But yeah, I've been collecting anime figures and anime memorabilia since I was about 6. My first anime that I ever actually fell in love with was Sailor Moon. As many people know, I'm a very big Sailor Moon fan. I kind of get tortured on it because I am on Omegon's Discord server, and that is a rule that you can't post Sailor Moon stuff. I have not broke that rule, I swear. But yeah, so I went from Sailor Moon, watched Toonami growing up because I'm a kid of the 90s, played video games, and it's just kind of escalated from there. I've cosplayed as well, many people know, since I was 13 years old, and it's the addiction just going to conventions, and it's become a problem, but it's okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I've, not broke from it. I'm not doing heroin. I could be doing heroin, guys. Is that what you want? I don't think so. So I guess first part of the collection that we will get into is probably some of the oldest pieces that I have. So as I stated, I grew up in the 90s and I'm really obsessed with Sailor Moon. So I actually have some of the, let me close that. These are the 90s Sailor Moon Barbie dolls. These were released in 93? Yeah, 93. No, 2000. 2000. These are still in the packaging, never opened. I still got the little wands. The box is in still really good shape. These are a little bit harder to find. They were in KB Toys and stuff like that back in the day. I don't think they sold them at like Toys R Us, so I still have mine in the packaging. I have Sailor Moon, the princess, I have Dark Lady, her little hair bobs, she actually has 2 little balls that go on her head. Those fell off years ago because they were just little rubber bands, and I'm so sorry about the reflection. So I've got Dark Lady still in the box, and I've got Sailor Mercury still in the box, and she's even still got the little tag thingy. I do have the rest of them because I had 2 sets of these as a kid. Unfortunately, I opened the rest of them and my dogs have gotten to them and I've lost some of the parts, but at least I still have 3 in the box. They're pretty hard to find. They generally, from what I've seen, they can run anywhere from like $100 to $300 depending on the condition that they're in. I would never sell these though. Another thing that I have that's kind of old, these are little Polly Pocket dolls from Sailor Moon. So this is Super Sailor Moon. This is my favorite set of Sailor Moon. I actually found these at a thrift store a few months ago, and they were $1 each, and I actually had these as a kid. So that's the back. We've got Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask, Chibi Moon. We got Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. So we got that one. Also got Sailor Pluto, Planet of Time. She's also one of my favorites. I eventually want to get the staff of hers, at least the top bit of the Garmin rod. That would be really cool. Another thing that I have, I've actually had this for a really long time. My mom bought this for me at a thrift store, or not a thrift store, like an outdoor flea market. And the guy didn't know what it was, so he gave it to her for free. But Sailor Moon has 5 seasons. The last season of Sailor Moon was actually never released in America until recently. And it makes me really sad because they changed the voice acting, and I'm not a fan of it. I did actually watch last season as a kid, though. My uncle and me bought a Japanese DVD player and Japanese DVDs to watch it because I was that obsessed with it. But this is from the last season of Sailor Moon. So we've got Eternal Sailor Moon and the 3 Starlights. Got the little Sailor Moon doll. And I actually do not know what is in this. I've never opened it. I've never seen another one of these. But yeah, I have no idea what is actually in this packaging because I've had this since I was in the 5th grade and I've just never opened it. Moving on from Sailor Moon, I guess, for a little bit, we'll give y'all a break. Another anime that I really like. Even though I'm all about all things goth, spooky, gory, horrible, I do love magical girls. I just have a weak spot in my little heart, my little black heart for magical girls because they're just so adorable. I love adorable things. So I've got Mommy. This is from Maruka Magical. This is actually a Christmas gift from my best friend because Mommy is one of my favorite figures. She sadly didn't live that long in the anime. But yeah, we've got this little baby girl right here. She's got her little teacup, her little skirt, little boots. She's got this beautiful little stand with her name on it. And she's just precious. So yeah, we've got her and her little figure stand looking all cute. And she will go on the shelf soon. Next, we've got as many people who are nerds, and I actually really appreciate this because growing up, there wasn't a lot of nerd stuff out there. You know, in the 90s, there wasn't anime figures, video game figures. Those were very, very hard to find. But nowadays, you can easily find Funko Pops. I have not as many Funko Pops as some Cthulhu-kin that I know, but I do have a few. I have most of the My Hero Academia ones. I've got Todoroki, he's my favorite. I've also got Froppy, Deku, Bakugo. I don't have Izawa and All Might. I do need those. I also am kind of lame. I like to collect things with my name on it. But I actually only collect characters who have the same name as me. So I have Ash from League of Legends. I don't spell my name with an E. But she's so cute, and she's a little archer, and she's got her little bow, and she's just adorable, and I love her. I played her in League of Legends when I used to play. I've also got some of the fairy tale ones. Got Wendy Marvel and Grey Sama, because I love Grey. I don't think they have a Juvia. I want them to come out with a Juvia to go with Grey, because I actually really love fairy tale. It has a special place in my heart. I actually have, if you can see, I've got Juvia on my forearm because it is one of my favorite animes. Moving along, we've got, so if you're a fan of anime, regardless if you're a boy or a girl, you can't tell me that you don't like boobs and big titties because everyone loves titties. It's just boobs save the world. Boobs are important. You can't have a bad time with a nice pair of boobs. So we've got, and I actually got this for $10 on eBay as part of the deal because I bought a lot of figures. So we've got a cute little Supersonico. She's with her little sleep shirt. She's got them very big boobies. Sorry. She got her little headphones, her little knee-high socks, and she just fits on the stand. And she looks all cute with her little outfit. So yeah, I'm not the biggest Supersonico fan. Like I haven't watched the anime, I haven't played any of the games, but I do love the figure. I think she's just adorable, and when a figure is a really good price, you really can't pass it up. So we will add her to the shelf. Let's go to this side. I've got stuff on both sides of me. So we've got our resident angry boy. We've got us some Bakugo from My Hero Academia. I really like Bakugo. He's not my favorite, but I can appreciate a very lovely, angry little Pomeranian. I actually got these at GameStop. These originally came out a year and a half ago, and they were like $100 when they came out. I was really sad because I really wanted them, but I wasn't gonna spend $100 for. So these are normally called prize figures. In Japan, they come in like crane machines, like how we have in America, where you get stuffed animals. But in Japan, you can get figures, keychains, different things like that, and you pay like $5 normally. So the figures are normally a limited edition. Some of them are, or they're really small and poor quality. But GameStop actually released these, and they were like $20. I still need to get the All Might one to go with my set. But we've got Bakugo. He's got his little grenade gauntlet, his little knee pads, little angry smile. Look how angry he is. And he just comes with a solid black stand. It's a little dusty. I do dust all of my figures regularly to keep them in good shape, because if you do not dust them, that can cause discoloration in the figure, and it can also cause different issues in the future. So we will add him to the shelf. We've also got, let's move from, I do like anime. I am a big fan of anime, but I'm not only a big fan of anime. As I stated, I like me some ladies. Not like that. I'm not judging anybody. I only like 2D girls, not 3D girls, not real girls. No. So we've got us one of the Marvel waifus, Lady Deadpool. No, I know Deadpool's become really popular lately. With the whole Ryan Reynolds making good movies, things like that. Sorry, Joe. I know you don't like Deadpool or Ryan Reynolds. Well, you like Deadpool, you didn't like Ryan Reynolds, but good movie. And for those of you who don't know, yes, there is a Lady Deadpool. Her name is Wanda Wade. She is the female alternate universe version of Wade Wilson, which is regular Deadpool. I bought this at ThinkGeek. It was on clearance because her katana is messed up. It's got some issues to it. But for $14, I couldn't say no. She's really good size. She's got a nice figure. She got that booty. Look at that booty. And she's really cute. There is another one that I did want. I got this one instead. There's a $130 one. It is a Kitabayashi one, where you can change her face to where she has the mask on or she doesn't have the mask on. But $14 or $130, I'm gonna take the $14 one. So Lady Deadpool will be added to the shelf. I'm trying to think. I've got lots of things around me. But I guess since we did Bakugo, we can do Deku, also from My Hero Academia. Good boy. Such a good boy. He's so cute. So we got little Deku. He's got a little mask hanging over his shoulders. He's got his little suit, his red shoes. Again, these are very cute, very basic figures. They're great if they're like $20. I mean, $20, really good deal. $100, yeah, no, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm spending $100 on this. Like, no. And for a lot of you wondering, no, I do not spend a lot of money on my figures. I have spent a lot of money on my figures. A lot of times I will buy them secondhand. If they are scratched, scuffed, that doesn't really bother me. I can normally fix a lot of things. I have a lot of figures that have been completely destroyed and just super glued them or liquid cemented them back together. But yeah, I mean, and the only thing I don't support is bootlegs. I do own a few figures that are bootleg because they were gifts from friends and family that didn't know the difference. But yeah, so we got a little Deku here. Speaking of broken, I've actually got, let me see if I can find it. This one didn't come with the packaging, but I did buy this off of a Facebook group. The lady was very, very nice. And sent it to me. Yeah, I've got a figure in here too. Got our lovely, if you've watched any of my streams on this channel, you happen to know, my lovely video game waifu, Moxie. Look at those little boobies. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Like, oh my god, Moxie. She's just so wholesome, guys. She really is. So anyways, bought this on Facebook, actually, not even Facebook, from a lady who was selling it. This normally retails about $180, $200, within that range. I did not get it when it first came out. That's why it cost so much. When it first came out, it was like $60, $70. So with a lot of figures, they'll come out at a regular price, and then they make a limited amount of them, and then after that they rise in price and become more expensive. So this is one of the replica Sailor Moon rods. This is the cutie rod, and it does make sounds. It lights up. It's fully functional. It has a really nice stand that's in the box, but these are exact replicas of the weapons that Sailor Moon uses. And didn't mean to do that, but yeah, I guess there you go. Maybe I can get that to stop. It's not gonna stop. It's just gonna. There you go. Are you done? Are you done? It's okay. It's not done. I'm not gonna push the button, and this one has interchangeable parts. You can put the moon crystal on it, all kinds of things. So this piece right here was very special to me because this was, growing up, you know, this was Sailor Moon's first weapon. This is the first one that she ever got, and as a kid I actually used to have one of these. I had one of the like very little ones, and I throughout the years lost it, sold it. I have no idea, but this piece just, it holds a lot of my childhood, so it's a very special piece. I was very, very happy to be able to own it. I do still have one more wand in the collection, and a bunch total, but out of just like the wands, I have one more wand that I need to get, but it's $400. And I haven't bought anything for this collection in a very, very long time. Just little quick things. Got a little Sailor Moon from Japan. Got a little Sailor Moon compact mirror from Hot Topic. We've got Todoroki. This is best. This is best boy. This is my boy. He's my favorite character in the whole anime. So we got Todoroki to go with the Deku and Bakugo. We have got another one of these. Got Chibi Moon. Again, I got these at a thrift store for $1. I've looked them up. These range for about $40 to $35, depending on the condition. These are in perfect condition. We've got, so if you were a kid in the 90s or 2000s, Yu-Gi-Oh! You probably liked Yu-Gi-Oh! I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to duel in the library before school started. Good times. So I've got here, this was a birthday gift from a friend of mine. because I'd seen it at the local anime shop that we have here in Dallas, and I wanted her, and then I didn't buy her, so my friend bought her for me. But we have got the lovely Dark Magician Girl. Look how cute she is, and she got her little boots and a little hat, and oh, she's adorable. She's got her wand with her. See that little hand? I don't know if you can see it. See with the focus. So you gotta just shove her wand in her hand, and then there you go. And she looks all cute. She was favorite monster. I don't want to call her a monster, but she was my favorite character out of the creatures in Yu-Gi-Oh! So there you go. Got her on her stand. She'll stand like that. Very cute. I'm not going to go too much longer as this is already 23 minutes. So I will go through a few more pieces very quickly. We've got... I can never remember her name. Very, very cute blonde girl. I cannot remember the name of this anime because in Japanese it's very hard to say. This anime though pissed me off. The manga pissed me off. Didn't have the ending I wanted. So, but I still really like the figure. We've got Food Wars. I've got Meat. That is her nickname, not her actual name. Megumi. And Soma. If you have seen this anime, this is the anime where they cook and they orgasm when they eat. That's only like the first few episodes, and then a few, actually it's throughout the whole anime. But it's a really good anime. I love cooking, and so the fact that they came out with a cooking anime just really warms my heart. So as I said, we got Megumi, Meat, and Soma. There is a nicer Soma. These are the price figure ones. Like I said, these normally come in crane machines. They do have a nicer Soma, but he's like 180, and no, not something like that. So we've got those. We've got these I've actually had since I was 6. These are some of the first Sailor Moon figures I've ever gotten. So we got Sailor Mars. These are plastic little figures, and they came with a cute little stand and a card. Got a Sailor Chibi Moon. And these are pretty expensive. These are some of the hardest things to find. I've been looking for the whole set. And then we got Sailor Jupiter. These normally, if I find them, they're like $60 to $80. They can range a little bit more in price. I've got the beautiful Sailor Moon tuxedo mask kind of dress up scene. I know you can't really see that because of the plastic, but we got that one. I've got a lot of Sailor Moon. I'm not going to go through all of my Sailor Moon. We've got some beautiful comic book babes. We've got Harley Quinn. I love this figure. I paid originally $60 for this figure. She does have interchangeable faces, so you can have her with a mask or without the mask. I paid $60 for her at a convention, and she now runs about $350. There's a full picture. So this is an anime style. These figures are anime styles of comic book girls. I have a lot of them. I don't have any of the new ones, but I have mainly my favorite characters, and I love Harley Quinn. She's also got like a huge ass. In that particular mold that they did. I've also got Power Girl. This is another one. I think I paid $30 for this, and I've seen this one for about $200 on eBay. She's got, look at those big old boopies. There's some nice boopies. So it's like I said, a little cute anime version of her, the full silhouette of the figure, and then the cute little artwork that they do. And this one, I do love this. I'm not a big DC fan, but I do love the DC women. I sadly don't have Catwoman. That is one that I would love to get one day. I've got more of the little Sailor Moon weapons. So we've got the Rainbow Moon Chalice. I got this at Hot Topic. It was actually on clearance. So we've got that. And just the box. This one opens up and makes sounds. This one's very pretty. This is what this is my favorite season of Sailor Moon, and this is what transformation makes my favorite version of Sailor Moon, which is Super Sailor Moon. We've got another Sailor Moon wand. This is the moon. This is the spiral heart rod. This is my prized possession. This was the very first one I got. I actually got this randomly. I had an Amazon wish list and I had it private. No, I had an Amazon wish list and I had it public for if people wanted to help contribute things to cosplay, or wanted to have me cosplay a certain character, and someone bought this for me. This thing was $180. I still do not know who sent this to me. I appreciate them every day of my life, but this is my favorite. And that one does light up. It makes all the sounds and stuff like that. We'll go through 3 figures. These 2 are kind of the same. These are some of the last ones I bought. I bought this at A-Kon last year, which is one of the local anime conventions in Dallas. So I'm not really big into the whole idol thing, but I did watch Love Live. I watched Love Live Aqua, and they have a little goth character, and that's really cool. Because a lot of animes don't normally have cute little goth girls. So this is Yohane. Yohane is the angel of darkness. She believes that she is a fallen angel. They do have a gothic variant of this figure. Not this exact pose, but they do have a little goth version of her, and she's really cute. And I got this for $15. These are, again, prize figures, so they're, you know, mass produced, not anything, you know, that's too hard to find. But these, like I said, they come from like crane machines, things like that. So she's just so cute and happy. She's very adorable. I love her. I've also got Yohane, and then we've got another one of the Love Live girls. She's also very cute. She is Kana. She's kind of a bitch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of a bitch at the beginning, but you know, she's got good reasons to be a bitch. And then I guess we'll end on this figure. This figure, sadly, the box has been through some stuff. This is my Lucy Heartphilia figure from Fairy Tail. I do like Fairy Tail a lot. I have to say, after Sailor Moon, it's one of my favorites. I don't say it's my second favorite, but I have the most collectibles of it. And you know, I got a tattoo of it. So this figure I bought myself as a gift. So we've got Lucy. They do have a Juvia. Lucy's my second favorite character. I love Juvia. I just relate to her more. This one, you can take the clothes off of it. I'm not gonna do that, but like, you know, her little shirt snaps off and you can have her in like her bra and panties. I never do that. I'm not. But the very cool thing about this figure, also the very annoying thing about this figure is, look how tiny this little key is that she's supposed to hold. This is supposed to be her weapon. I'm supposed to put this in her hands and not lose it. Because if I lose it, there's no replacing it. But the very cool thing about this figure is I actually have the stand of it signed by the voice actress, Sherry Millet. I met her, I actually went to a convention in Corpus Christi, my hometown, and she was supposed to be there. And I was only at the convention for one day. And the day that I was supposed to be there, I stood in front of her booth for 7.5 hours. She never showed up, and I got really sad. And one of the other voice actors was very nice, and they called her and told her about, you know, that there was a fan sitting at her table waiting. Because I kept going, I kept checking and checking and checking. Like, I'd walk away and then come back and check. And the other voice actress actually called her, and she met me in the parking lot of the convention, and she signed my stuff. She signed this figure and the wall scroll that I have, and it was just, it was such a special moment. It was very, very sweet. This is the only figure I have signed. I would eventually like to get one of my Sailor Moon ones signed. I do have a poster of one of my Sailor Moon figures or one of my Sailor Moon posters is signed by one of the voice actresses from Sailor Moon. But yeah, that's a little bit of my figure collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As I stated, I still have 3 more boxes. to put up. I'm gonna put them on this shelf above me, and then I've got another shelf, and then my phone is actually sitting on a shelf. So if you are interested, I might record a video of me putting all these, or not all of these, but putting the rest of them up on the shelf, and showing you kind of my process and how. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how much of a weeb that I am. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for joining me. And as always, hope you lovely humans have a wonderful day. Bye!